Okay, hi, my name is Lindsay and I'm Don't Think on It Hermione on Tumblr. This is my very first Q&A for, I guess we could say, the milestone of 2,500. All together, all of us, we are the Herminorities, and I absolutely love it, and I owe my life to the person that came up with that, who kind of spun what I was trying to say and made it even better. Yes, all of us, all 2,500 of us, we are the Herminorities, and we are freaking awesome. Let's get this Q&A going. So, like Totally Whatever asks so many. They sent me so many. Thank you so much for all of those. And I think I'll get to all of them. But they asked, when did you first get into Harry Potter? So when I was growing up and they were all coming out, my mom actually worked at Barnes & Noble. So I would be able to go and do all this behind the scenes stuff just kind of as like a miniature Barnes & Noble staff member, and I would help set up the parties. I was like 8 or something. And we'd set up the parties and count all the prizes and like all the tokens and just what house was winning, and staying up till midnight. Oh my God, I remember that being the biggest struggle. Every time the new one would come out, however long it would take, I would just be sold the first copy, which was awesome at the one of the locations in Illinois. So that was super cool, and those are some of the absolute best memories that I have. Some of the best memories that I have. I would have a sleepover with my friends, and we'd all crash right after the release party. Oh. Did you guys do any of those things? Did you go to any of the book release parties, or even like, the movie midnight release when that was still a thing? Please tell me. I'm just curious. Any hidden talents? I really tried to think of this. I'm like, clearly I must be good at something secretly, but hidden talents. All right, I'm lighting this candle. It's like chestnuts and clove. I'm like making sure my apartment just smells beautiful and of like Christmas. Any hidden talents? I don't know. I dabble very, very, very miniaturely in pole dancing. I'm not enough to call it a talent. I do like two tricks, just enough for people to be like, wow, can you do more? And then I'm like, no. What did I study in college? If I went, I did go. I went to University of Missouri. It was terrible. I hated all 4 years, and that's the end of that. Got my degree, major in English, minor in French. It was awful. Would never go back. If people are telling you, listen, drinks my coffee out of my Harry Potter mug. If people are telling you that college is the best years of your life, college was the worst years of my life. And I knew that when I graduated, my life is going to be good, and I can be an adult, and I can, live and pursue the things that actually interest me instead of just getting the degree to get the degree. If you didn't have a good time in college, you have the rest of your freaking life, and being an adult is not so heinous that you will never have that much fun again. I'm sorry, but listen, I'm here to tell you the best years of my life were immediately after I graduated. I got a job that took me internationally around the world. I was always traveling, and I was always meeting people, and it was the best job that I could have possibly had right out of college. And it was in the anime industry, and it was in the entertainment industry, and the people that I got exposed to were amazing. Yeah, don't even get me started. Where is your favorite place to visit? London and Paris, absolutely. London and Paris are my favorite places. London, of course, I could just be there forever and ever. I just recently went to Paris like over the summer again for like the 4th time. Paris is awesome. It's really touristy, so I want to explore other places like Lyon. Oh, this is a good one. What's your favorite meme? So I think I'll try and like put a clip of it or something in, but it's when I don't know, this black woman is just like, I sure am! I sure am! And I saw it, the first time I saw it was actually in like a black Hogwarts post of some kind. I'll try and find it. Favorite song, what type of music that I like? I kind of talked about this a little bit on my blog. I love everything from like Florence and the Machine to Doris Day to musicals to Avenged Sevenfold to like, I love so much music, and I'm so glad that my parents just raised me with such an expansive musical taste. I love like Celine Dion and just other kind of country, but my like home and what I go to like every single day basically is kind of just like smoother R&B, kind of sexy alternative R&B stuff like Banks and Chloe and Halle. Oh, they're amazing. Childish Gambino, Solange, oh my god, Frank Ocean, The Internet, and Sid the Kid. Actually, Jaden Smith and Willow Smith are great. Yeah, but my heart is really in the like kind of more niche alternative R&B spectrum. Okay, so here's where we get real. Someone asks, who are some of your favorite blogs? And I've broken it down into drawing artists, role players, and writers. So Up the Hill, love. Art of Aim, AME, Art of Aim, Wizard Nem, Smells Like Art, Winged Corgi, Living Art, Lord. And anyone who draws Hermione Black, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. If you draw Hermione Black, if your HCs of Hermione Black, you're in the Herminorities, and you're awesome. It's role players, in no particular order. Chan, Metamorph Magus, I love you. OGTT, Ask the Boy Who Lived. Hell yeah. Jess, of course, seriously.tumblr.com. My very, very good friend, Ollivander's daughter, who I absolutely love and admire, and not only are they a role player, they literally made me this beautiful, beautiful wand. Gorgeous. They made this. They made this. Can we just... And they put this orange wax polish. They gave it to me, and I was just like, it smells so good. It smells so good. I just smell like magic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jen Liz Rose. And by approximation, Ash and Chris. Ash and Chris. Say that like 3 times. Ash and Chris. Ash and Chris. Ash and Chris, who are both major cuties. Bookworm3741.tumblr.com. Book. Oh, I just want to pinch their little cheeks. I love them. And Marcus, smuggleonmain.tumblr.com. Dur. Alice, seriouslyprongs.tumblr.com. Gabriella, Tired Lupin, who I just shout out to them because we developed this amazing Hermione sexuality theory because I was having a hard time understanding about Hermione's sexuality, you know, what's going on with her and Ron. I couldn't figure it out, and we had the most amazing talk, and they are so brilliant and they are so up to date in all of their language of sexuality, and I'll put the post down below because it's freaking, they're so brilliant. Jessica, my mischief is never managed .tumblr.com. Sai, serious first chocolate second .tumblr.com. And Jay, seriously serious .tumblr.com. Jay, shout out to them. They're just so fucking chill. I feel like Jay is just they're who I want to be in like all situations. Like Tumblr is burning and they're just like fucking idiots. And I just love that. These are just the people that like the universe has kind of just thrown at me. It's kind of happened super organically. I don't know, maybe they have no idea who I am. Maybe they're like, oh, who are you? It's fine. I love all of them. Writers, I have the very way I got into this hellhole of Harry Potter roleplay started with Murata Air Smut and It's Porn. They were the first author that I ever found in the fandom, and they just have blessed me, and I love them. The second one is just so intense, it like made me have to take a like psychological pause because of just how they write. It is also porn. It's so heavy, and I love it. They're Big Black Dog, so big BLCK dog.tumblr.com. And I literally wrote down, Jesus, their work makes me re-examine my entire life. It's beyond intense. And I've talked with them about it, and they're so cool, and I just really like them. Just other. Like totally whatever. I just like seeing them. I just like knowing they're around. And Lizard, Lizzzzard. Y'all just have a special place in my heart. It's either Eddie J or Edie J asked me, what's your background in the arts? I did theater from like about age 7 to 18, and it was everywhere from like straight plays to musicals. My senior year of high school, the musical was Rent, and it was just phenomenal and so emotional. Who I played, I was like stripper number 2. Hell yeah, stripper number 2, because I had a dance background. And so I was very good at dancing. So that's what I did. And then Guys and Dolls was my junior year musical. And that was amazing. And I was also kind of like a cabaret. I was part of the Hot Box Club. So I was like a cabaret member in that. And then when I did kind of like children's community theater, I did all sorts of plays there. The improv games are literally... they help you develop so much as like a young person. The ability to improv is a skill, right? It's a skill, and we do it when we come online. There are rules to improv, such as if someone says, hey, look at this bee over there, you're not supposed to go, oh no, there's not, right? Because that ends anything that could have been built, right? You're always supposed to keep going along. Because yeah, there's that bee over there, holy shit, like it's coming right at me. Like, isn't that so much cooler than, no, there's not. Why did you start this blog? As a person, like I'm very big in representation in the entertainment industry and the way by which the entertainment industry controls the way that people view minorities and specifically Black people, and why certain trends have cropped up in the entertainment industry and why they persist all the way back from mammy films in the 1900s to why darker skinned Black people are always portrayed as the more comic relief. You know, this is stuff that is actually, it's real, it's not coincidence. There are brilliant scholars that get into the history of this, and it's kind of like my biggest passion. So that's another reason why I kind of wanted to like pick up the reins and play Hermione, because somehow Black Hermione is also kind of like a lot of people's headcanon, and I just, as I was on Tumblr, I just didn't see it. So I was like, damn, well, here we go. Like, true to my form, if you want something done, you just do it yourself. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about role-playing? My favorite thing is having an outlet for like myself and my sexuality, that kind of thing. Least favorite thing, thinking of scripts where I really want like 2 characters, and Book knows this right now because Book and I are talking about like what we want. When we really wanted to work together, I was like, Book, what can we do? And I just couldn't think of anything because I really wanted them to be Dean and I wanted to be Hermione, and I'm just like, what? How do we do this? How do we do this? When stuff like that happens and my wheels aren't turning and I want these 2 characters to come together and have an interaction, but I can't think of a way that could happen like organically, that frustrates me. Top Harry Potter ships, Wolfstar. Come on. Thank you so much for all the questions. Thanks for liking my blog, and thanks for sending in questions. Thanks to the founders, OGTT and Jess and Bucks, for making this amazing space for us to nerd out. Bye. See you on Tumblr. If it's still there.